Wow, check that out. Hey, coming up tonight on KSL Outdoors.
Fish! Big fish!
We take the boys from Twin Territory fishing and find out what's in store for these fly fishing fanatics.
That is a fish that I will take all day.
The trio from Twin Territories coming up next.
KSL Outdoors with Adam Eagle is brought to you by your local Ford stores.
Thanks for tuning in to KSL Outdoors. I'm Adam Eagle. Let me introduce you to the Twin Territory boys. We got little Cameron on the end, AJ and Jace. And guys, I brought you up to a place that I grew up fishing. You excited? You've never been here?
Yeah, we've never been here. It should be a ton of fun. We're super excited.
Yeah, there's fish jumping everywhere.
There are fish jumping. Yeah. They're ready to go. They're jumping at the bit.
Yeah.
We've got their pontoons loaded up. We're going to go hit the lake and then maybe the river a little later on.
I first met the Garcia boys in the summer of 2012.
All right.
Yes!
The twins, AJ and Jace, were only 13 years old. I found out that these boys, including their little brother Cameron, were avid fly fishermen who wanted a way to share their love of the outdoors with other youth. So they started a website called twinterritory.com, a site where they could relay information and influence other kids to give the outdoors a try.
So the reason we're doing it is just for the kids. We want them to get back outside. The outdoor industry, period, is dying. And we've noticed that as we've gotten older. And we really want to bring that industry back because who wouldn't want to come out here and enjoy this beautiful country that we live in?
You can check out the 222 events by Twin Territory.
Since then, the boys have spread their mission at the International Sportsman's Expo. We watched them fish and clean up garbage on the Lower Provo.
There's two.
They even took me to one of their favorite ice fishing destinations in Idaho. So today, it was my turn to return the favor and to find out what's in store for these three boys.
Just sit down. Oh man, I could so wreck him right now. Okay, go ahead and bend your knees and just go back.
Got a fish.
What'd you get it on?
Little leech. So we're starting another branch. It's gonna be partners with Twin Territory. We're gonna call it Operation Friend, and we're gonna be taking military kids out while their parents are deployed. Nice little guy.
Yeah.
Not bad.
We'll take that for a start. Okay.
Not only that, but we're able to join our school DECA team. It sounds like we're going to be able to go to a national competition next year in Anaheim.
There he goes. Because of Twin Territories.
Yep.
Yeah, and our DECA teacher just told us that we have the world right now, and as soon as we get into DECA, we'll have the universe. So that's going to be really exciting.
These boys have taken the fly fishing industry by storm. They've become the face of fly fishing in Utah for anyone under 18.
Come here, little pookie. That was our goal, is to become the face for it so we can introduce younger kids into the sport to show them that it's not just an old man's sport.
So what does this old man do? I grab a conventional rod, bait it with a red-sided shiner, and throw it overboard to try and catch a big tiger trout. The boys were not impressed. At least, not yet.
Doesn't count.
The boys are saying it doesn't count, but I'll tell you what, it's a fish. It's a tiger. It's not very big, but it's a good one. Oh! It's going psychotic. There we go, buddy. Oh! It doesn't count, but he's pretty. Tangled up. Look at that. Nice, beautiful tiger trout. The boys say I was cheating, and I was, but I wanted to see a tiger trout. You know, they've been putting these in here since 2008, and there's some big ones in here.
You did cheat, but you did, it paid off, right? You got a really big fish. I didn't cheat, and I'm wishing I should have.
There he is. Oh, it's a good one. Big tiger. It's supposed to be on the fly, but I just had to see if there's a tiger trout in here. This looks like a good 3-4 pound fish. Oh yeah, it's a nice fish. Dude, you might need to net this, Al. He's right here below us. There he is. No! I'm to the bubble. Oh, cow. Dude, that's a... Oh my gosh. Oh, I wish it was on a fly rod. That's the biggest tiger I've ever caught.
It's over 24.
Oh yeah. Look at
Oh,
that fish.
wow. Oh my gosh. That thing's huge.
How cool is that, huh?
That is awesome.
Well, that is the catch of the day so far. I was cheating, red-sided shiner, but a beautiful fish. We wanted to show you what was up here. You know, they've got cutthroat and rainbows, healthy populations, and some good cutthroat up here. We hope to show you some here coming up on KSL Outdoors in a moment. But first, let's check out this week's climate quiz question.
Currant Creek Reservoir was built as part of the Central Utah Project. Water from the reservoir is used primarily for irrigation along the Wasatch Front. Currant Creek Reservoir water also feeds Strawberry Reservoir via tunnels. Our climate quiz question tonight is, where does the water from Currant Creek Reservoir empty into Strawberry Reservoir? Now, once you know the answer, log on to our KSL Outdoors Facebook page, give us the correct answer, and while you're at it, give us a like. We'll then randomly select and announce a winner on our Facebook page the following week. The winner set to receive a Climate Static V sleeping pad. Climate, comfortable, rugged, and lightweight. KSL Outdoors will be right back to Currant Creek.
KSL Outdoors is also brought to you by Fish Tech Outfitters, Utah State Parks, Burt Brothers, Sportsman's Warehouse, Evanston, Wyoming, Climate, and Camp Chef.
Oh, it's a brook trout, you're right.
Yeah.
No, that's a brook trout. 3 species. That's one I didn't expect to be in here.
I know, I wasn't expecting it either.
Welcome back to KSL Outdoors.
Nice little fish.
Back with the boys from Twin Territory.
Yeah.
I heard the strip set, kid. Oh man, Jace isn't gonna live this one down. That looks like a, keep him tight. Looks like a decent fish.
I'm coming, Cam, I got a net.
You know, AJ and Jace have done a great job with Twin Territory, and they've also had some help from their little brother Cameron. And Cameron is now taking this family to a new level in fly fishing.
We were invited to go to the GoPro games. I think there was 82 participants. He took 10th in the first qualifying, took 6th in the second round. And then took 6th overall, second with the biggest fish. He was amazing.
There's all of the best casters in the country go to that competition, and he took 6th. Like, what the heck?
He was in the top 10.
Is that hard to stomach?
Yeah, it's hard to stomach. Why wouldn't it be? I got beat by a 12-year-old.
Nice, tiger.
Give me some slack. I was proud of him though.
You have to be proud of him. I mean, it's a good thing. It helps build his confidence.
Pretty fish. Nice. Look at the colors.
That is a pretty fish.
Are you further along with fly fishing at 12 than they were at 12?
Yeah.
Who do you have to thank for that?
My dad.
He owes a lot to them. You know what, they go fishing all the time together, they talk, they go do things, and I would die to have older brothers like them.
There you go.
Left happy-go-lucky. Just like me. Hey, AJ, thanks for the net.
Yep. Throw it to me.
I meant thanks for the net.
Throw it to me.
No, I mean thanks for the net.
Cam is a little fireball who can hold his own when it comes to fly fishing and when it comes to sibling rivalry. He's also helped out the brothers with their events,
Yeah, I got him.
something that they call 222.
222, it's events we try to hold every other month. So because there's 2 of us and we're twins, every second month on the second Saturday at 2 o'clock, we hold an event that's free to the kids, or we try to.
One of their events that was a huge success was zombie fishing last October.
Everyone loves zombies, why not make it a fishing competition as well? Have it in October, around Halloween time, it'd be a lot of fun.
And it was pretty good success last year.
Yeah, no, we had around 300 people, I think, show up. We filled the parking lot and the road going out of Farmington Pond.
And these kids don't limit themselves to just fishing. They've also held events for kids who want to learn to hunt, like the archery tag event they held this spring. It's like dodgeball, but with bows.
I think we had around 75 kids show up to that event. That was by far one of the most fun things I've ever done. Yeah. I really, really want to do that.
It was a lot of fun shooting you.
Coming up on KSL Outdoors.
Fish! Big fish!
Good fish. Definitely.
The boys give me a lesson on the river, but first, back to the guys at Fish Tech for tonight's fishing report.
Hi, I'm Dan Smith from Fish Tech Outfitters. I have people come in all the time saying, I was throwing a frog or a topwater or a swim bait up at Pine View, and a tiger muskie come up and bit it right off because I didn't have any steel leaders because my topwaters don't work good on steel leaders. I've got the perfect solution. I have 30-pound test braided line, a 30-pound test hard mono leader, and my frog. You put about 12 inches of hard mono, 30-pound test. The northerns and the tiger muskies will not bite you off. I tie a huff-and-eggle knot, and if you guys want to come down, we'll show you the huff-and-eggle knot. And I use a bunny ear knot on my bait, and that creates a loop. That loop gives it freedom on the nose of your topwater, which lets it walk better. There's no pulling, it's walking. So this will help you walk your baits like a Zara spook, the frog, the rat, and on a swim bait, it'll let it swim better. It'll give it more side-to-side action. So if you're having problems losing baits, take some Mason hard mono and put it on the end of your braid, and you'll save all them expensive lures. So if you have any questions on how to tie these knots, come on down to Fish Tech and we'll help you out. Now for tonight's fishing line.
Welcome back to KSL Outdoors. Back here with the boys from Twin Territory. And boys, Stillwater, not quite your thing, but the river is, right?
Heck yeah.
And you two have actually been guiding a little bit, Jace?
Yeah, we've been guiding for Rocky Mountain Outfitters on the Lower, Middle, Provo, and the Weber.
There's my fly box, dry box. Rig me up. What am I going to use? See if they know their stuff. Okay, you got a choice. This hole or the one below us?
I'm staying here.
All right, go for it.
It's too golden.
There's got to be something up there on the left.
We're 2 minutes from the Weber River, so we love fishing rivers. We'll fish Stillwater, but where we really kick butt is on the river.
Yeah! Oh, nice!
Pretty little guy. Broke my skunk. That's the good part.
Nice. What did he take?
He took my little streamer that I'm trailing under my dry.
You guys also partnered with Trout Unlimited. In what way?
Yeah, so we're the youth coordinators for our chapter down in Ogden. So it's Weber Basin Anglers, and we pretty much do whatever we can to get the youth involved in the projects and whatever else is going on.
Fly tying.
Yep, we've done fly tying classes. They've sent out volunteers to come help with those. We've actually, those have kind of died off. We're gonna pick them back up here soon again. It's gonna be pretty cool.
In little creeks like this, they like to stack up in the deep hole, so you'll have 20, 30 fish in one hole. So start from the back and work your way forward. You can usually pull several fish out of one hole.
Oh, there he is. Oh, that's a good fish.
Yep, nice little brown.
Did you get him on?
Chubby Chernobyl.
The twins are entering their senior year in high school. Soon, they'll be off to college, and the family is already planning for the future of Twin Territory.
We want Cameron to take over. We want him to find a friend, someone that's reliable for him.
He isn't there.
Gotta help him along the way, be his twin, and keep this going. And we'll just kind of fall back, do the emails, do the background work.
We'll still be around once he takes over, but he's gonna be the face of fly fishing.
You're only 12. Where do you see yourself in another 5, 6 years?
The better fisherman in my family, better than my dad, like how my brothers weren't. And hopefully running Twin Territory. That would be a dream come true for me. Fish! Big fish!
This camaraderie from father to son and even brother to brother is exactly what Twin Territory is passing on to other youth in Utah.
I couldn't have asked for better kids, honestly.
That's good. Yes!
a good fish.
Oh, that was awesome for this little river. What do you think of that, AJ?
Hey, if people want to find out some activities, maybe they get their kids and they want to get them outdoors, where do they find it?
They could go to our Facebook page. That's where we do most of our advertising for our events and stuff like that. But they could also visit our website, twinterritory.com.
Very cool.
So,
fun day.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Hey, we'll be back here in just a moment, but first, over to Jeremiah for tonight's Wild Arrow Archery Tech Tip.
Hey guys, Jeremiah with Wild Arrow Archery here. Hey, what I want to talk to you about this week is the importance of practicing with your backpack and your binos on. You know, most of the summer guys are not practicing with these articles on, and it can really affect how you shoot your bow. You know, when you get a shoulder strap on, it's kind of pulling your shoulders, you get the weight of your binos. It feels a lot different shooting your bow with these two things on. So one of the biggest things you need to watch out for is to make sure you don't have any loose straps that are going to contact your string. You know, these straps here, if they hit, can really foul or affect your shot placement. So what you want to do when you start practicing, take a look at any of the loose straps or anything on the left-hand side of your body if you're a right-handed shooter. Make sure that there's nothing that's going to contact. What I like to do is take these straps and I'll either use like a zip tie or a rubber band to make sure that everything stays out of my way. The other thing that I really focus on too, if I'm going to use like a rangefinder or even a water tube, I keep all my accessories on the right-hand side of my body, wind checker. That way there's nothing on my left side that has the potential to hit my string during a shot. What I want to do is just pull back. I'm going to make sure that my string has proper clearance and I'm not going to contact anything while I'm shooting. So hey, if you guys have any more questions or need any help, make sure you make it in Wild Arrow Archery. We're going to get you ready to go bow hunting this fall.
Well, Kevin was forecasting some monsoon rains. The clouds are building. We're about to get wet. Hey, let's turn it over to him to find out that recreation forecast. Welcome back to KSL Outdoors. I'm Adam Eagle. Hey, we wanted to tell you about the 7th annual Heber Valley Fly Fishing Festival that's coming to Hamlet Park in Midway next Friday and Saturday. The event is free to the public and it's a great place to learn about fly fishing. There'll be instructional classes for kids taught by the Twin Territory kids, ladies only classes, even advanced courses taught by none other than Lance Egan. This is a fun, free, family-friendly event for folks looking for one more weekend to take the kids to before they return to school. For more information, check our outdoors calendar page at ksltv.com. Hold that up, Jace. All right, how big?
I'm gonna guess 7 pounds.
That's a pretty good fish. You said you're gonna want a picture for your Instagram?
Heck yeah. Why wouldn't I?
Hey, you better have them for our snapshot contest.
All right.
All right. Hey, and don't forget when you catch a big fish, do the same. Take a picture, submit it to our snapshot contest, and you might win our big prize from Camp Chef. Now, the best of the week, our snapshot of the week. Let's see if you can beat that tiger trout.
We kick it off with a new chapter in the lives of Corbin and Mackenzie. Corbin used a rag to drag a scent for his hound dogs. The dogs were released and Corbin and his best friend Mackenzie set off chasing the dogs. Corbin, however, had a plan, a sign, and a question for Kenzie. As their parents watched from afar through a spotting scope, Corbin got on a knee and asked Mackenzie to be his hunting partner for life. Dad even recorded the whole event with a perfectly placed trail camera. The two are set to be wed in 20 days. Congrats, Corb. Bill and his family found themselves on Boulder Mountain for a weekend of horseback riding and fishing. Turns out they also caught this huge tiger trout. Bill says he never knew it was possible to catch a fish like this in such a little mountain lake. Shelly and her crew had a great time at Strawberry last weekend. They caught some cokes, some rays, some Pokemon, some Z's, and some wildlife on camera. Even though the trout fishing was slow, Shelly says they had a blast. The Langford family were up water skiing at Willard Bay when Ryan's sister Sandy realized she had caught a small shad in her life vest while she was skiing. Ryan's brother-in-law had two in his vest as well. Nothing like skiing and fishing all at once. But our winner tonight introduces us to a new way of enjoying the outdoors. Dustin and his two buddies, Keenan and Travis, got in a little Vol-Biv action a few weeks ago. Vol-Biv is a combination of paragliding and camping. The trio hiked up a hill, camped out, and even got in a few flights as the sun set on the Cache Valley down below before flying down in the morning. A cool way to experience the outdoors that has landed you our big prize, Dustin, as you just won our Snapshot of the Week. Remember, submit your pictures or video plus an explanation of your latest outdoor adventures online at ksltv.com. The winner each week wins a commemorative 100th anniversary National Parks cast iron Dutch oven and skillet. And now the winner is also entered into our Ford Trucks quarterly Facebook giveaway for a Camp Chef pellet grill.
Camp Chef has improved your campsite cooking for 25 years. Let's improve your patio cooking with the Camp Chef pellet grill. Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors.
You killed it today. I think you caught the most fish.
I don't know.
No, yeah, you probably.
I was up to 6, 7.
This is what it's all about though, right? Getting your little kids, even your little brother out, getting him out and enjoying this.
Yep.
All right, well, keep it up, guys.
We will.
Let's do this again next year, or even earlier.
Let's do ice off here.
Okay, let's do ice off. And then maybe another archery tag.
Heck
Because
yeah.
I'm gonna shoot him right in the skull. You guys are tagging me. They hurt.
That's how it goes when you got brothers.
You still owe me $5 for hitting Tanya.
I do owe you $5 for hitting Tanya. Hey, I'm Adam Eagle for KSL Outdoors. Reminding you to get out with your family, your friends, and make some memories like a trip on the reservoir and on the river outdoors. We'll see you next weekend.